What is up, guys? It is Gotham's Hero 501 here with a new video, and today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be tattoos. It's going to be about my tattoos and basically like the process of different tattoos, the prices, um, the pain, the aftercare, all that kind of thing. Anything and everything that you need to know about tattoos if you want to get a tattoo. So here we go. Let's start this video out. So my first tattoo was this one that you're about to see. Okay, and so the significance behind this tattoo, it was just the Roman numerals first. And the significance behind that is April 6, 2000, and that was the date that I was adopted and brought back to America. And so that one was my first one. I got it. I don't know what just happened, but my light just decided to turn off, so we're gonna switch to the iPhone light here. There we go. Okay, that'll work a little bit better. Hopefully, something like that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I gotta set this up. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry about that. Alright, there we go. All better now. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, I got it right on my collarbone. The pain-wise, it wasn't that bad. It felt like maybe someone was scratching you, but that was it. It wasn't too bad. I think it lasted about 30 to 45 minutes, and that was just because of it being filled in and stuff. I think it cost me 120. I think 120 is what it cost. So not a bad price at all by any means, and I love it. It's one of my favorites just because of the meaning behind it, and just I don't know. It's just something about it. The location, the size, the font, everything about it is just really perfect to me. So I really like that one. All right, and so the next one is gonna be this one. All right, so with that one, just the verse of that verse in the Bible, it talks about how no matter what you're going through, no matter what difficulties, no matter what you're going through, that God's gonna be there for you. And to me, that was just a verse of great encouragement. It's a verse that I've always claimed when I am going through bad times and hard times. That it talks about when you walk through the fire, you won't be burned. Basically, everything, all the hard stuff that you go through, God's basically planning that out for you, not to hurt you, but either one, to better you, or number two, to draw you closer to Him. And it was just a great reminder for me. And I just did the anchor, the steering wheel. God's our anchor. The steering wheel, because God can control our life, and then the wave, because that's those hard times. And if we let the hard times with the wave, we let God control us, who is our anchor, then life will go a lot smoother than if we try to do it on our own. So that was number two, and then number three would be this one. All right, and so this one has to be probably one of my favorites. Behind my adoption date one, the one on my bicep. There's just something about it. The size, everything was just perfect on it. And before I forget, let me go back to the other one on my rib cage. That one took about 10 minutes, and that one probably hurt the most. I think out of any of the tattoos I've ever had, that one definitely hurt the most. It was quick, but it was just a really sharp pain, and I did not like it. I paid $75 for it, so not a huge price. Very good price, and it hurt though. It hurt a lot, and I was not a fan of it. I did not like it. So, but yeah. Then moving on to this one. Um, this one, it took maybe close to an hour, and that's just because of the shading inside the mountains. But it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. Basically, what it means is you've got the mountains, and I just wanted that to kind of add a picture, and it just kind of added to the tattoo. But the real meaning was the the four symbols there, and the G standing for God. And basically, what it stands for is God is greater than the ups and downs. And to me, in my life, that's, again, along with the verse, it's just a great reminder to me that God, He's greater than the ups and downs. When bad times and good times come in, God stays the same, and we can still rely on him no matter what. So it was just a really cool reminder for me that, God doesn't change no matter what. So I got that one for that reason. Um, then moving on, see, that would be tattoo number 4. All right, so with this tattoo, the crown, um, I love the simpleness of my tattoo, of my Roman numeral tattoo, but I just wanted something a little bit extra on it, and that's why I went with the crown. Just I don't know, there's just something about it. I guess the crown just kind of looked cool, and I've seen it, I saw it on a couple other tattoos, and I just thought, wow, that looks really cool, and so that's normally never a good reason you'll get a tattoo. Is just be like, wow, that looks cool. But for me, it was just I don't know, something extra, and it kind of just worked out, I guess. And that one cost me $50, and it lasted for maybe 15 minutes. It took maybe less. It might have been even but less than that. I mean, it was really fast. And that one again did not hurt because for me it was right on the muscle there, and so I felt really hardly anything, and it didn't hurt at all. So that was good. So moving on to tattoo number 5. All right, so I think the biggest thing with this tattoo being on my back, my shoulder blade area, is that it was so hard to reach when I had to clean it and when I had to put like the lotion stuff on it. It was the most awkward thing because I'm like sitting here like this, I've got to like go like this, I'm going like up over my it was just a mess. It was one of the hardest ones I had to do. That one did hurt, probably like a 6 on the hurt scale. Um, just because there was a lot of shading that had to be done. But again, I really, really, really love this tattoo. I paid 120 for this one, and I just love it. I mean, it's got a great meaning. Galatians 2:20, it talks about, "For I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live." How to me it just made me realize that I'm crucified with Christ, yet I still live. Everything, that, I look in this world, everything that I go through, it still will never add up to the amount of pain that Christ, suffered on the cross for me. And I know I don't want to push my religion on a bunch of people. If you don't believe in my religion, I get that and I respect that. But for me, being my religion and stuff, I wanted this stuff to be special to me because religion is something that's special to me. It's something that I take a great liking in. I enjoy my religion. It's one thing that's kept my life completely together when everything else around me is falling apart. Having God, having that relationship with Him, it's something that was really big for me. And so, all right, guys, sorry about that interruption. So, yeah, basically, like what I was saying with the back, the shoulder blade one, it meant a lot to me, and so I really enjoy that. So, moving on to tattoo number 6, and I'll just go ahead and show you this one, and that is this quote here. I don't know if you can read that very well, but it says, "Live by faith, not by sight," and that one took maybe 10 minutes, and it cost me $80. Um, and just that quote I made an Instagram post about that quote, and it's just one that, for me, it just, it's something I should live by. It's a motto I should live by, that, even when the road looks tough and it looks hard, that I'm to live by faith, not by what I see. And so that's the reason I got that one. Um, it didn't hurt at all. I mean, it was very quick. It didn't hurt at all, and I love it. I really love the handwriting on it. I love everything about it. So the last one, number 7, and that is this one right here. And so that is a full band. And if you don't know the background behind those, what that signifies is, like the loss of a loved one. Like back in uh, history, a long time ago, whatever, they would wear a black cloth on their skin or on their arm or whatever, and it would like help them remember lost ones. And so the reason I got it was for both sets of my grandparents. I got it to remember them. I only got to know really know my grandma on my mom's side. I don't remember my grandpa, either grandpa or my grandma on my dad's side. I remember her a little bit, but um, it's just, you know, I can't wait to meet them, someday in the future, and get to really know them and get to talk to them and stuff like that. But it was kind of something I wanted to get to never forget them, even though they're not in my life. Just to kind of help me that they're never forgotten. Um, and it cost me $100 because it's not done yet. I still have to get another thin line in front of it that's gonna go around here, and so this is all gonna fade. This one did hurt actually. It hurt quite a bit because it's all shading, and so it's just back and forth like scribbling on your arm. Your arm's bleeding, and they just keep scribbling on it. And so that one did hurt. I was not prepared for that, and it took close to an hour to do. But the biggest thing was when they put like the pre-print, the pre-ink where it gives them the outline. It took them so long to do that because they wanted it straight. Um, but yeah, I mean, I really love it. I think it's a great tattoo, and I really like it. And if y'all are interested in getting tattoos, I would really recommend it because it's just a great way to kind of show with your own art because of your own body, just different things you're interested in, different things that mean stuff to you, that kind of thing. So I would definitely recommend it. Don't let the fear of how bad it will hurt. Don't let that don't let that keep you from getting a tattoo because it's really not that bad. It only lasts maybe an hour if you get something, not too big. It might cost a little, or it might take a little bit more time if it's something bigger. But I would say definitely start out small. Start out something small. Don't do something big. Stay away from the ribs or the hands or anything like that's bonier for your first one. Get the first one out of the way with something like meaty, like your shoulder, your arm, your forearm, anything like that. But stay away from anything that's too bony or anything like that. And you'll get a good first experience. Make sure you definitely research the place that you want to go to. That's important because who your artist is very important to how your tattoo will look. So make sure you have a good artist. Make sure that the place that you're going is clean, sanitary. Your aftercare, make sure you follow the aftercare. You'll have to wash it with warm water and soap. Normally I use the Dove White Bar soap, and then you have like this lotion stuff that you're supposed to like put on it. Um, so definitely do that. It'll help with the pain because you will have pain. You will be sore, and when it starts to flake, do not freak out. I freaked out my first time it started to flake, and I did not know what was going on. Basically, the extra ink is like coming out of the skin, and it'll all flake away, and then it'll come back to good. So don't be afraid of that. But if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, I would definitely recommend it. Do it. Go for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and oh, I was gonna say I did get a haircut. Yes, in case anybody noticed. I did get a haircut. I just needed to get a little bit shorter. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or hit me up on one of the social media accounts that will be listed once I get done. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend. Alright, see you guys.